Hello everyone. In this presentation, we are going to discuss another exercise question for 8051 interface C. The question is display numbers 0 to 9. For this, we need to interface 7-segment display unit with 8051 microcontroller. So let us plan our program. Let us start with some basic assumptions. Let us assume that the hexa code for displaying the digits 0 to 9 is stored in a database that starts at the memory location 400H. Assumption number 2. Let us assume that the 7-segment display unit is connected to P1 of 8051 microcontroller. Let us develop the flowchart. Let us initialize the counter that will ensure that all the 10 numbers are sent to the port. So let us set R1 equal to 0AH. Let us clear the accumulator and load dptr with the initial address of the database. Continuing further, is R1 greater than 0, load to P1 the hexa code pointed by dptr. So first hexa code from 400H will be loaded into port P1. So the first digit will be displayed. After that, we have to increment the dptr so that we get the second hexa code for displaying digit 1. Decrement R1 so that the count is updated in the counter register R1. Check is R1 greater than 0. If R1 is still greater than 0, we have to repeat the steps. Load to P1 the hexa code pointed by dptr. After which, increment the dptr so that we get the hex code of the next digit. Decrement the counter status and continue with testing is R1 greater than 0. Now this loop gets repeated 10 number of times, displaying digits 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 9. After displaying 9, when we verify is R1 greater than 0, that time R1 contents will become 0. So that means we have to come out of the left side of the decisions block and back to the beginning of the flowchart where we will initialize all the register values, accumulator value and dptr value so that we get the continuous displays of numbers from 0 to 9. Here comes our, so here is our program. Coming to the last 3 statements of the program, here we are setting the database org400H. So that is the starting address for our database, and the hexa code for each digit will be stored as a database with the help of the statement db. Back to the beginning of the program, org00H, start move R1 immediate 0AH. So the counter R1 is set so that it repeats 10 number of times. Move dptr immediate 400H. So the database starting address is loaded into the dptr. Then clear A, move C A comma @ A plus dptr. So the first data stored at the address 400 will be loaded into the accumulator. Move P1 comma A. So that hexa code will be now shifted to the port P1, that is interface with the 7-segment display unit. Then there is a delay so that we will be able to get sufficient gap between 2 consecutive displays. Increment dptr so that we get the hexa code from the next database location. Decrementing the counter value with the help of djinset R1 statement. So we have the loop that will be repeating exactly 10 number of times, and once we are out of the loop, when R1 becomes 0, sjump start instruction is waiting for us and we are back to the beginning of the program so that after 9 we will be restarting from 0, 1, 2, etc. So continuously we will be generating the digits 0 to 9. Hope all of you have understood the program. Thank you.